Hello, family. Okay, you know why I am excited, right? Yup, today we will be concluding OBATIDÉ series. Yeah, so welcome to, is it grand finale now of ỌBÁTIDÉ Chronicles of a Nigerian Bride. Thank you for following me all through since I started. Thank you for your feedback. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your questions. I got questions and I will be talking about them today. My name is Esther Sholari. I like to call myself Esther Ayaba. I am the daughter of the king, wife of a king, and of course a kingmaker. So today we will be talking about post wedding, and of course we'll start with wedding night. How about that? Are you guys ready for me? Are you really ready for all the things I want to talk about? Okay, let's do this. Okay, so just a quick recap. We've talked about your court, your pre-wedding, planning for your wedding, building emotional stability, ensuring that, knowing that you can't always have your way. We've talked about all of those things. We talked about the wedding day. Now we're talking about the post-wedding. So you've left the reception hall. Now you're going home. And you've been Christians, right? Keeping yourselves, and you've not had sex in a while, either because you're a virgin, you've probably been a virgin till now, or you decide to abstain for the period of your courtship, and now you're getting married, or whatever. The point is, you guys are married, and now it is legal to do what? To shop the phone. But seriously, the first thing is, imagine how you want your wedding night to look like. What do you want for your wedding night? How do you want it to be? How beautiful do you want it to be? Because there's something about your imagination. It brings to life. Do you understand what you really want? So I'm not saying start imagining from today. By the way, if you know you're getting married in maybe 6 months time, 3 months time, 2 months time, or 1 month time or something, please, you just have to do away with anything that might arouse you, because you'll be on high tension. Or you don't, let me say you will be, let me just say most likely you probably will be on high tension. Like any small thing, your body's in so you really might want to stay away from anything sexually stimulating, however little. But as your wedding day is approaching, like maybe the day of your wedding or the day before your wedding, you just may want to imagine how your wedding night is going to look like. Just imagine, okay, so I'm finally getting married to this guy. Wow, beautiful. Or you might even decide to imagine a wedding morning, as you're going to, or maybe after the reception, as you are going to the hotel or something. Then you can choose to discuss it with him, especially after the reception, and you guys are just on your way, like, just the idea is try to keep yourselves calm. Don't be agitated. This is your best friend. This is someone you're spending the rest of your life with. This is the father or mother of your unborn children. This is who you would be satisfied with. This is who you have chosen to satisfy all the days of your life. This is who will satisfy you all the days of his or her life. So it's just a very beautiful feeling. So bask in that feeling. Enjoy that feeling, right? So if you get into your hotel rooms, it's preferable for you to book a hotel, and here is why. So for us, like I said, we didn't go for honeymoon. Like, we didn't travel to another place for honeymoon. We did it in the house. We did it in the house. But for the wedding night, we felt it was important to use hotel. Why? We're thinking, what if NEPA takes a light in the house? She will not go and put on the jet. She this on that one. Like, we just had to think of it here. Just say, you know what? Let us have a very good experience. So let us go straight to the hotel. At least that one, yeah, secure, sort of, like, electricity will be there, good AC, water and all of that. Not that, hey, just open tap, hey, water has finished the night of your wedding. You wouldn't want that. So if you can avoid it, if you can book a hotel, please book a really good one, and have a very pleasant night rest. Now, before wedding day, my sisters and my brothers, you see those boxers that do not have definition again. You see those pants that if for some reason someone fights you at the bus stop and tears your clothes, you would have to run away, not because they fought with you, but because everything don't tear. But what tear than my sister and my brothers, please, I beg you, throw them away before wedding. Discard them. No, like I'm actually very serious. You see those pants, throw them away. Get new pants, get new boxers. Like a friend of mine said, it's first impression. Let us make first impression very exciting. Just go to the market and get very colorful, pants and lingerie. Get yourself a really beautiful, sexy, lingerie. For the guys, please get yourself new boxers, not those ones that you've been using for like 4 years. I beg. Give us something to look forward to. So it's Friday night. Have your bath. He has his bath. Wear your really beautiful, nice clothes. Do you remember we've talked about your insecurities? So I want to believe at this point you're relaxed and secured. Just relax. You don't fret. Don't feel like whatever. And if you have been raped before, you've had some traumatic experiences relating to sex, you really might want to seek a counselor or a therapist before you marry, because it has a way of replaying. Do you understand? During sex, like it's just like this happened, I didn't like the way it happened. So you really might want to deal with that, so it doesn't interfere with your beautiful experience that you're about to have. Okay, so you have your lingerie sorted, you have everything you've imagined, you've talked about it. The next thing is, ensure before the day you have your lubricant. Please go to a pharmacy, get yourself a lubricant. I suggest moist, but if there are other ones you might want to try out, you can get it. And if you are feeling somehow, wear your wedding band. Just get it. Please, I need lubricant. I want to buy moist. They'll think you're married now. Just, I mean, if you want to buy it maybe like the week to your wedding or something. And if you think you'll be too shy, you can send your married friends to help you get it. Oh, now wisdom. Okay, so you have your lubricants with you. The next thing is just have fun. Just play. Like someone's asking me to have expectations for wedding night. I don't think you should have so much expectations. The only thing in your mind should be, I want to have fun. I'm with my best friend and we just want to play. We just want to explore. We just want to, I mean, like you're unveiling this glory for the first time. Come on, baby, come on. Okay, so have a lubricant. Your mind, you worked on your psychology regarding sex, so you're in a good frame, and just play. Just play. Of course, by now you know where the hymen is. He knows everything about his body. So you guys are just playing, engage in foreplay, kiss, play around, touch everywhere, just have a good time. Do you understand? Then, if you're a virgin, let me say this. So different strokes for different people, but based on what I know and what I have heard, most virgins, especially those that have hymen, don't have an immediate penetration on the first day. So you might not be able to go beyond a very small percentage. Like his penis might just go a little inside and that's it. So you might have to just engage in foreplay, use the lubricant on him, go a little, come out, go a little, come out, then take a break. You can try the next day, like that, like that, like that. So take a break. Don't be in a rush. Do you understand? Don't be hey, what's going to happen? Shey it will not enter. Let it enter. Man worry. Shey you that you still born twins. Calm down. Do you understand? So just allow it go a little at a time, a little at a time, a little at a time. After a while, he will be able to go in completely, and you guys are good to go. But even at that, you still have to have it continuously so that you get used to that sensation. So if it is painful, so brothers, let me talk to the guys. Please don't do basketballs. Do you understand? Do not do basketballs on the sister. Take it easy. I know your hormones are due. Yeah. Do you know how many years I've been keeping myself? Calm down. Calm down. It is your house. You're gonna build a mansion. Yeah. So, but seriously, take it easy on her. Your priority should be about your wife. How are you? How do you feel? What do you want? Do you mind? Should I still go in? Are you okay? So communicate. It's just about communication. Really, it's honestly 100% about communication. Once you see that she's a little tense, what's up? Then she will communicate to you. Let's take it slow there. Okay, continue. Do you understand? So communicate. Go online. There's this person I would recommend for you. Allow me a song. You can check her out on Instagram. This is not a paid advertisement for her. It's just because I know her. I know she does awesomely well, like she's very detailed and all. Because if you are not married, don't go and bombard yourself with that page. Even me, when I was single, my sister, I just used to skip, because you see some things I'm like, oh Jesus, early in the morning. She get, but once you see that you're about to get married, or you're married, especially, go there, read it. You see lots of stuff, you see different styles. I know there are different mindsets about what is appropriate for a Christian and all. Like what style is appropriate for a Christian. I've heard someone say missionary style is the only thing. Once the guy is on top of you, that's it. I have a different opinion. I believe that as long as it does not have any health implications, and as long as both parties are cool with it, please knock yourselves out. Go ahead, build the mansion, do what you want to do. But again, I also would like to say, give yourselves time. Give yourselves time, especially if both parties were virgins, or if maybe one party is a virgin, the other party is not. Give yourselves time. Don't be too don't take it so seriously that you lose the fun. Have fun along the way. Have fun, and always communicate. And please, after every sex, kindly have a wash. Drag yourself and your husband to the bathroom to have a wash, so there is no transfer of any whatever. Most important thing is just have a wash. Okay. Now, to birth control. There are different types of birth control that you need to know before you get married. You can do the withdrawal method. Withdrawal method is also, he's about to ejaculate. Then instead of him pouring the sperm into you, he comes out, rushes to the toilet or something, and he disposes it. Then there is the condom. You can decide to wear a condom, and that works. Or if you like, you can go to the hospital, so they give you pills or injections. They just basically look at your body and give you what suits you the most. So you can choose either of these categories as long as it suits you. And even for condoms, there are some that are really very, very light. Like, it's more like the skin. Like, you wouldn't even know there is something there. Do you understand? So you can just explore. But the most important thing is, open up your mind, recognizing that sex is from God. It is a gift from God to us in the context of marriage. And one thing I have noticed is, the devil tries everything he can to make singles have sex. Then he tries everything he can to make married people not have sex. So the way to get married, you really have to take this matter seriously. Now, another thing is prayers. I know you'll be like, seriously, why are we praying about sex again? What is it? But you can. What is prayer? It's just you sharing your heart with God, just telling God what is it that is on your mind. It's that simple. I remember some years back when you'd be like, we pray before having sex, and I'm like, I want spiritual people who say, so calm down, Koletoni. But now that I'm married, I understand where it is coming from. So I remember a particular day when it was looking like, for some reasons, I wasn't psychologically present. He wasn't exactly there, but we wanted to have sex, and we just simply said, Lord, you helped us not to have sex when we were singles, when we're still single. Now that we are married, help us to have beautiful, great sex. Did God answer prayers? Yeah, He does. But seriously, He does. So you can just simply talk to Him. So if there is anything that you feel like, I'm not comfortable about this or that, you can talk to God. He's your Father. Do you understand? Always talk to God, and you'll be so glad you did. So I actually had a couple of persons ask me some questions, and I would like to answer them one after the other. The truth is, the human mind naturally wants to have expectations. You want to, what is it going to look like, and all of that. So first night, you might have ideas in your head that you will communicate with your partner. So if it's a case of someone that wasn't someone that is experienced in sex getting married to a virgin, it will be very, very unfair to expect that your wife will just automatically behave like a porn star. It cannot work. Do you understand? So, are your expectations realistic? That is a question I would want to ask you. Do you think they are realistic, or they are all up in your head? Fantasy is different from reality. So don't marry then realize they are two different things. Know now that they are two extremely different things. Then for marriage, expectations in marriage, I would advise or recommend that you don't have expectations in marriage, sincerely. So yes, we have the general idea of, married to a good person, we love ourselves, but don't build up this. Hey, I'll wake up in the morning, there'll be food on the bed. Oh, I would this. And even if you want to have ideas for marriage, or you want to have expectations, let it be largely based on what you want to do to your partner. So in my head, I'm like, okay, so I just get married, and it's the next morning, and I just make breakfast and I bring it upstairs, we just eat, and I just do this. Let it be more of what you want to do, because when it is about what the other party wants to do, if the other party does not know you have those ideas, it will cause frictions. Then you will not be angry and upset, like, sure, you did not know you're supposed to bring me food. So even if you have expectations, please, I beg you, communicate your expectations so that both parties will know, what to do or what is required of them. But don't have expectations without communicating. When I got married, I was really excited. That is the truth. I was tired. I mean, I had a long day. I was playing and all, but I was super excited to be married to my best friend. And this is why you have to marry your best friend. I say it every time. Friends first, family later. Friends first, family later. Don't just go ahead and you say you want to marry anybody just because you're desperate or something. No, marry someone that you gel with, someone that is your friend, someone that you guys can talk and gist and all, someone that even when it's looking like you guys are not communicating well, you can communicate. Someone that even when it's looking like things are not going on well, you can just sit down and communicate your emotions. So for me, I was excited. I am marrying my best friend, like to get out for like we are married together forever. That is a big deal. Yes, I was excited. No, I didn't. Why am I planning my feelings beforehand? There is nothing to plan. Okay, the only thing I did was to ensure that I remained happy all through the wedding process, and even for the wedding, and even for the marriage. So I'm like, Holy Spirit, help my emotions. Holy Spirit, help me to see things from a perspective. Holy Spirit, give me wisdom part time. Holy Spirit, help us. And I'd like to talk about conflict resolution here. Um, I hear many people say, still enjoy it for now. You people will still start having issues. Some don't say this the way I said this, but that is what they're trying to communicate. And I'm always like, no, no, why should I anticipate issues? Why should I anticipate fights? So from now, even before you got married, you must have worked on your conflict resolution skills. Like you must have been able to resolve conflicts like two matured people. If you have to break your heads over every small thing, the marriage won't last. So if you want to learn conflict resolution skills, DM me sincerely. Like I have talked about it, I have taught it to many people, and I have seen it work for many people. And even for us, it's all about the communication. It's all about the skills at which you use to handle conflicts, because there will be different types of conflicts. And the major thing I noticed, or the first thing that I noticed after I got married, was every disagreement we had or we have is usually traced down to our backgrounds. So that is something you have to have at the back of your mind as you are getting married. Those I know you are saying, "Oh, we love ourselves. He loves me. I love him." Perfect, awesome. But the reality is, you people didn't grow up the same way. You had different parents, you lived in different places, you have different exposures. So, all of these things will affect the way you see things. Something happened recently. um, Abba likes to put things in the fridge, in a plate, like he likes to put, like maybe just finish cooking, right? And don't put them in the fridge. He prefers put it in a bowl, cover it. For me, I'm like, why are we covering? I mean, just put it in the fridge, nothing will happen. And he's like, no, cover it. Okay, let's go ahead. And we did that. So one particular day, okay, so I feel really like that talking about this, but it's fine. We'll talk about it because we really wanted to get the message. Okay, so one particular day, um, we wanted to put things in the fridge, and it was a very small stew in the pot, and I'm like, let us just put the pot in the fridge, because in my mom's house, I just put the pot. I don't have time to start washing plate and bowl and be putting inside another bowl. Then I'll now wash the pot. Then the next morning I'll not just carry the pot like that, put it inside the fridge. And he was like, no, no, why would you put pots inside the fridge? I'm like, put pots inside the fridge. It doesn't affect anybody. It doesn't stop anything. Put it, you know. And he was so disgusted, and he put it inside the fridge. But he still put it inside the fridge. And I was angry. Like, I was there. It's not just pots. What's there? You know, and the next morning, I was like, this thing, I woke up still angry the next morning, because that happened the night before, and I'm like, oh, don't worry, John. In my mind, that it will go, it will die down on its own. But I realized I was still a little angry. By afternoon, when he went out, and he came back, and I was trying to make conversations, but somehow he knew something was still wrong with me. Then he said, Esther, what happened in the morning? And I'm like, I was just angry about the pot issue and all, and we started to talk about it. Then he started to give me his reasons, and I said to, okay. And he said it's actually pretty local to put a pot in the fridge. And I'm like, but it's true. Like, just imagine a visitor comes in now and they just open my fridge and they're seeing pots. But till that day, I never saw anything wrong with putting pots in the fridge. But when you trace it down, you could see that the main issue was our background. He never used to do that. I used to do that. So it was a clash. So what resolved it for us is the understanding that these are background clashes. One. The next thing is, it is not just enough to say, this is how we are in our family. This is what we used to do. It is, why do we do this? This is why we used to do this in my family. So what do we want to do going forward? Is this logical enough? Do we want to make this our family culture, or what exactly? So that helps. So it is not just, this is how we did it, or this is how we did it. It is logical reasoning, then conclusion. I hope that helps. How does it feel like living and sharing things together? It feels like I'm living with my brother. But seriously, that is exactly how it feels. Like I'm living with my elder brother. It's just awesome. Baking together. We bake together. Do you want to hear? Yes, we do. It's all about the mind. If you make up your mind that I am marrying an extension of myself, you wouldn't find all of these things awkward. Now, talking about privacy, there is something called individuality, even in marriage. Yes, you guys are together, you're one. I don't mean you're selfish. You guys are together, you're one. But there are times whereby you need your space. You need to think alone. You need to plan alone. So we respect our individuality. Even before we got married, it was something we respected. There are sometimes, I remember when we were cutting, a couple of times I'm like, I would like to have time alone. And he goes, okay, it's fine. When would you like me to call you? Call me so time. So that was he respecting my individual space. There were times where he would say, you know what, I think I want to just watch a movie. I'm like, you want to talk to me? The honest truth is, I can't process anything right now. I just want to clear my mind by just watching a movie. I'm like, okay, awesome. That is preserving his individuality. So that's it. We're a couple, but we still enjoy our individuality. Do you understand? We still enjoy the things we love. Like I'm doing a vlog. He's not disturbing me, but he supports me. He ensured, oh, do you need me to put the gen on? I'll put the gen on for you. What do you want? Do you understand? So that's it. There's no big deal. I'm married to my best friend, so marry your best friend, okay? And it's all part of marriage to share things together, but don't share toothbrush. I don't like the toothbrush part. And let me just say this, that there is a whole lot of adjustment you have to do. You have to unlearn, you have to relearn. But if you've learned how to resolve conflicts, it saves you a whole lot of stress. I mean, it's not like these things won't happen. It's not like you still wouldn't feel somehow about it. But the way you would respond to it will be different, or at least it will be minimal. I hope you are blessed. I hope you learned a lot. So that is all about our post-wedding. Enjoy yourself, respect yourselves, pray together, have sex as many times as possible, work hard, have your vision in place, build a family culture, um, put God at the center, and basically have the marriage of your dreams. Okay, thank you so everybody, we have come to the end of OBATIDÉ. God bless you. Thank you for watching all the episodes. Thank you for watching this particular episode. Do want to send me your feedback, your comments, your every single thing. Repost, share. Let people know about OBATIDÉ. God bless you. Hopefully, I come up with something else and we just keep moving. But if you like to keep in touch with me, you can follow me on Instagram at Diary of a Single Lady Official. And you can also join my podcast subscriber list. It is absolutely free. All you need to do is to send DSL podcast to the number showing on your screen. And if you would like to book a professional counseling session, you want to talk about your love life, you're about to get married and just need someone to put you through, you just need someone to talk to, you can book a session with me. Don't worry, I'm not a quack. I am certified in this business. I know what I'm talking about. Okay, so you can book a session. If you have platforms you want me to come and speak on relationships in a very godly way, of course I am your go-to girl. You can just send me a message also to the same email and I will respond to it. Thanks to Oba Oluwatobi Olarewaju Sholarin Shodara, my very own husband of my youth. Thank you for giving me the wings to fly. So guys, please give your ladies wings to fly, and it would amaze you how they will just explode and bless humanity. So thank you, Oba. I really appreciate the opportunity to do this. I love you all. Love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. You can also log on to www.diaryofasinglelady.com. You will see lots of resources just for you. You want something to help you pray? Get in there. You will see. You want just different stuff? You will see. And thank you once again. Love you. Bye.